not sure, actually. I think it's Tommy Bombs or... I can just send you a link. It only takes me a second.
And who are you playing?
Saints.
Saints.
Yeah, I sent it to the Madden group.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. This is 2nd and 13. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Oh, yeah. You got them on TV now.
Out of the backfield.
Just sacked him. I dove too early.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And he is
I passed him to the
line of
end zone.
scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
I mean, I made it to the goal line, though, before I had to.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down because, really, they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
And that takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And that bro is a very, very fickle man.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7, walked out the Saints, nothing.
And then all of a sudden, they wasn't going where I told them to go.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it. And it's picked up by the Patriots. They find some open field here. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
We'll make a field goal.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Alvin Kamara and the Saints set to start their next drive. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. years. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
From the 27, Breeze looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Murray. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze.
Oh no, he's wide open.
Got a man, he finds Sanders. Touchdown, New Orleans. Emmanuel Sanders, 70 yards. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 out the gate early.
I wasn't even controlling the ball. That was all the AI.
Listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. This Super Bowl, of course, is a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handle winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things, and then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team the best chance to win.
They'll run on first down. Michelle, and they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Now Folk for the extra point.
When we drop defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Getting set to go again here, the Saints and Drew Brees march out there again on offense. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team
Oh, my
game.
God, I got lucky there. I didn't know I was controlling that guy.
Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side.
I don't know.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broke.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And his kick is right through. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Drew Brees getting ready to go again on offense. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally.
2nd and 6.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Shotgun now for Brees. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And he's taking
face mask, you little pussy.
Face mask. Here come the flags.
I hate when my guys do stupid shit like that.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Well, now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Later.
From the gun, it's Brees. And brought in by the tight end Cook. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now Brees on the bootleg. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. But he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Brees now to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Traquan Smith.
I'm trying to just molest their guys.
But it's going to be 2nd down.
He was covered by Stephon.
Pressing.
Brees to throw again. Not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now Brees on 3rd down. Sanders has it over the middle. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made.
He completed 11 of 16.
17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Come on, boys.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
12-yard line.
Now, Brees again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Emmanuel Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. TD for them. This has just been an
They try
offensive
to score
explosion here in the second
and
quarter.
get the ball back,
Yeah,
score
held
again.
scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Looks good on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Edelman.
Takes it at the 7. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Offense marching back onto the field, and our focus shifts here to Sony Michel. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be
Oh
in the
my
books.
God, that
But
was
it's really a collective
terrible.
deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point.
I just hit the button without even looking.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to float through. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. Forced out. Can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Alex Anzalone came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Devin Asiasi in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone.
probably.
So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
Hell yeah.
On the back line of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it.
They're just going to probably run the ball during the half.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55.
The half?
I don't like it. You skip the halftime.
Yeah, I think that's hilarious.
They do not like it when you skip the halftime.
Especially the Super Bowl.
Pats at the line, ready to go. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Michel. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the
do it, Sony.
marker was, and making sure they didn't get there. Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On first down, Michelle. Very little running.
They held his block for another half a
He did
second.
get a couple up to the 49.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Huh?
We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape.
He always
And we've
fights
seen
for
this
extra
rookie
yardage.
video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the handoff, it's Michelle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down. Lots of plays on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business in the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And out, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
For the extra point.
Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You'll never be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
All right, you stop.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Where the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen
Oh my God, what a
against
catch.
the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
His second catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
That was like right there to sack him almost.
Now Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. A gain of 6 there on first.
To Michael Thomas.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely.
What the
for second
fuck?
down, staying ahead of schedule.
That's some wild looking shit.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit.
And Breeze is doing all
Even
kinds
for
of
those big
fuckery.
tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze.
Oh my
That's
God.
incomplete, but there is
Ah.
so hang on. A big call coming on third
Barely
down.
bump into the motherfucker.
frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. The penalty is
Yeah, he touched Breeze, man. He's calling all kinds of weird audibles now. He's changing his formation and everything.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Why is Junior's eating these guys? God damn it, Jordan. Fucking roughing the passer. Get sick of it.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
You know how the Maddox feels always.
Camara. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about
That's the danger of
7.
playing defensive line in this. It's real easy to get roughing the passer.
It's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
There's Camara trying to run for it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
On 1st down, Breeze. That is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Gilmore, thank God.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. They got the football via the interception on that last drive, and he almost gave it right back to the opposition the same way.
Certainly looks like they've got a pretty good bead on what they're trying to do on offense. The receivers are being locked down. Hard to find places to fit the football.
Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
For the field goal. A 31.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. This is the National
They're
Football
going for it now?
League
Because it's 4th down?
42. Saints 14.
They won't get their fourth quarter now.
Breeze going to go on 4th down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And he'll be corralled right
Yeah, I'm just trying to run. Keep the clock down.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
On 2nd down, Michelle. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Michelle on the carry. The tackle made by DeMario Davis. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
New England on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 4. Sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Fine, yeah.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And it's Michelle once again. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Brandon, I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
Wow.
Right now, they want to show the world up to the challenge.
Being chased out left.
He said, just for that, I might
He can run for it, and he will. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Now that's a quarterback who's in charge out there right now. Wants to throw the ball on 3rd down. Doesn't find anyone open. Tucks it away, takes off, and picks up the first down. Not by a little, but by plenty.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Michelle, and good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 25. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Michelle, they toss it out right to him.
Come on,
He's
one
down
got
at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings
I had a lot more
second
luck
down.
with tosses in
I know the
season,
speed is
regular
the
season.
hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A couple days ago, started knocking that shit.
Hurts.
Oh,
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
He may try and run for this. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's
Jalen Hurts got 92 yards
to
rushing.
run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Under the category of obvious, you hate giving up a first down on 3rd and long. And somehow, he
refuse to give up on my toss.
downfield and picks it up.
If you look at the coverage,
You
defensively,
fucker.
No!
No.
Accounted for him at the quarterback spot.
At some point, you actually have to tackle it and get him on the ground short of the first down.
Can't get out of it. I can't get out of the backfield.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. They'll keep it on the ground. Michelle. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
And that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down, and inside the 5-yard line.
Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Yeah, career-ending injury.
Career-ending injury. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was bullshit.
That blew him up. That was nuts.
Michelle going to try again. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that
Yeah,
drive.
I mean, I figured preseason would be a good time to bump it up so we can all get some practice in.
And I think this one might just be
Yeah, we will not see a run back here from Harris. Back out on the field now comes the New Orleans offense. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the fourth quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise.
Roll 20-side dice, see who gets the first grade.
Super Bowl title for the New England Patriots.
That sounds good.
And to the Super Bowl champions, they end.
I just hope I can get my cornerback back, that stupid bastard.
You know what?
My cornerback that quit after 2 negotiations.
What is your second one?
Yeah, J.C. Jackson. I was planning on him taking Gilmore's spot when Gilmore retires because he's getting old. And then he's like, I'll give him my second offer, more than what Farrer said. And then he's like, nah, I'm playing somewhere else. I'm playing somewhere else next year. Like, you motherfucker.
Apparently he has a type of attitude that if you don't offer him a big amount,
I'm going to try to franchise tag him. I don't know. But I can't right now. I guess you got to be in negotiations. I don't know.
It's part of his off season before you go into free agency. See, you have off season resign.